Okay, everybody. Hi, this is Karen Yancey with the College of St. Rose Online Learning Services, and I'm going to show you how student view of the grades in Canvas works. So as you can see, I'm in my course here, and I'm viewing the gradebook. I'm in the Grades tab. And I have my gradebook set up so that it's all based on points. It's not a percentage system. If I wanted to change that, I would go to the vertical ellipsis here and let's see, enter grades as percentage, and that will move the grades in this column into a percentage. So I'm going to go back and put that back to points because that's how I want my gradebook to look. But one thing to note in the gradebook is that at the very far right, the categories that are in your course will show as percentages. This is automatic. Don't worry. It's just a feature in the gradebook, and it gives you a total. But what the student will see something different than this. So what we'll do is we'll go to student view. I'm going to move this up here and click on the tab to the right here on the home screen. Now go to grades. And you will see the assignments, the score out of what they could receive. And down below, you'll see that these percentage categories are still here. Like I said, this is automatic, just ignore it. One thing to remember in student view is that you need to tell your students to uncheck this box. It says calculate based only on graded assignments. They need to uncheck this box to get a true view of their grades. So because if any of these categories were blank, it would only calculate based on the ones that the student has submitted. So let's go back, let's go out of student view. And let's go and let's take out a grade. And we'll take out another grade from the student. This is the test student. Everybody has a test student in their course. And you can manipulate that to see what a student would see. So now that I've changed that, I'm going to go back to home. And I'm going to go back to student view. And go into grades. And you'll see that there are 2 assignments missing right here. It still says, though, calculate based only on graded assignments. So you'll see that this person has a 90. Now, if you uncheck that box, their true score is an 8%. So that's why it's important for the students to uncheck this box to get a true scoring, to get a true sense of what their grade is until they submit all the assignments and the teacher has put a grade in. It's important in the gradebook, especially at the end of the semester, to make sure that all of your boxes has a number in it. Don't leave boxes without a number. If the person gets a 0, just put a 0 in, because that the student might be confused if they forget to uncheck that box and might say, why did I really get a 2 when it says that I have a 90%? So the grade book is, well, the student, just remember that the student could see something different than what you have in the grade book, as long as, unless you communicate to them that they have to uncheck certain things to get a true view of their score. Let's see. Now, with the gradebook, if you are more interested in having a percentage system, let's see, I can show you my other course. Let's see. In my gradebook, in my other sandbox course, it is based on percentages. let's see, right here. And you can see these are assignments that need to be graded. That's why there's no grade here, but it's telling me I need to go into SpeedGrader and grade. Let's see. Let's see the Gradebook. In order to do a percentage weighted system, you need to go into assignments. If I can find it. There it is. And you need to tell, let's see, I think you go, you go to the vertical ellipsis to the right of the plus add assignment button. This button here is will take you to the assignment group's weight. You click on that, and frequently when you start, it's going to look like this, assignment group's weight. You click on this button that says weight the assignment groups, and you can come in and manipulate the grade weighting, to whatever percentage you want it to be. Now, one thing to remember is that you can get a percentage that's less than 100 in the total or over 100. So if you want it to be based on a 200% or a 90%, you can do that. Mostly people will do 100%. So let's say 30, 29, okay. Whoops, let's do 29. So, but you have to press the save button at the bottom. Always remember to look for a yellow button that says save or update or something like that to make sure your changes are saved. So that's how you would create a weighted percentage system. Let's see. Let's go back into grades. And remember that you can click on these boxes and you can enter a grade. Okay. If you click on the arrow to the right, you'll see the panel pops out and it gives you a color coding of late, excused, or missing. You can designate it to be missing or late or excused. If it's late, you'd say by how many days. Or you can say no for no status. And then you just click outside of the panel and it returns you back to the gradebook. So you can manipulate the numbers in the categories by simply clicking on the cells. Another thing to note is you can create late policies if you want to. You can say that if someone submits something late by a certain number of days, that they will deduct, say, 1 point for every day or hour it's late, with the lowest possible score of 0 or 20 if you're generous. So you can create policies that are applied to the entire gradebook. Okay. And then you would press update. You always have to look for that yellow button. And you have different ways to view your gradebook. You can arrange by different dates and scores. And you can also look at an individual view of an individual student, or global setting, or So let's go back to Gradebook. Whoops. All right. And that's about it for the basics of Gradebook and Student View. Do you have any questions? No? Okay. All right. No. Well, do you have a question, Yolanda?
No, I do not.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to finish up the recording. Okay.